Why success never feels like enough. Right now, someone is getting promoted. Someone is buying their dream house. Someone just made their first $1 million. Someone just hit 1 million subscribers. And somewhere, someone is looking at all of them, thinking, I wish that were me. But here's something strange. If you could ask those successful people, many of them would probably say, they're still chasing something, still feeling behind, still believing that happiness is just one more achievement away. So here's the question. If success is supposed to make us happy, why do so many successful people still feel like something is missing? Why does the finish line keep moving? Think back to something you once wanted more than anything. Maybe it was getting into college, landing your first job, buying your first car, getting your first paycheck, starting your own business, or reaching your first 1,000 subscribers. At the time, it felt like everything depended on that one goal. You imagined it every single day. You told yourself, when I finally get this, my life will be different. And eventually, you got it. For a moment, it felt exactly the way you imagined. You smiled, you celebrated, you felt proud. You thought, I finally made it. But then, something unexpected happened. Days passed, weeks passed, months passed, and little by little, the excitement faded. The dream became normal. Then your attention quietly shifted to the next goal. A bigger paycheck, a better car, a larger house, more followers, a higher position. Without even realizing it, the finish line had moved. Again, why? Why does success never seem to satisfy us for very long? Why does every achievement eventually become just another ordinary part of life? Some people say it's because humans are greedy. Others say we're simply never grateful. But what if neither of those explanations is true? What if the real reason is hidden deep inside the human brain? To understand that, we have to go back, way back, long before money, long before companies, long before schools, long before civilization itself. For almost all of human history, our ancestors lived in a world where survival was never guaranteed. There were no salaries, no supermarkets, no retirement plans, no safety nets. Every day, they had to earn another tomorrow, find food, avoid predators, protect their families, survive another winter. In that world, being completely satisfied could be dangerous. Imagine an early human who found enough food for one day and decided, that's enough, I'll stop searching. The next morning, the food might be gone. Another tribe might take it. A storm could destroy everything, or winter could arrive much earlier than expected. The people who stopped preparing often disappeared. But the people who kept searching, kept learning, kept improving, were far more likely to survive. Over hundreds of thousands of years, evolution quietly shaped the human brain, not to seek permanent happiness, but to keep moving, keep exploring, keep improving, keep chasing. Because the humans who continued striving were the humans who stayed alive long enough to pass on their genes. That ancient survival system still lives inside your brain today. The world has changed, but your brain hasn't changed nearly as much. Deep inside your mind, there's a powerful reward system. Every time you make progress, your brain releases dopamine. Most people think dopamine is the chemical of happiness, but that's only part of the story. Dopamine isn't really about enjoying what you already have. It's about wanting what comes next. It whispers, keep going, you're getting closer. Don't stop now. And here's the fascinating part. The strongest feeling often comes before you reach the goal, not after. Think about planning a vacation. Sometimes, the excitement before the trip is even greater than the trip itself. Or think about ordering something you've wanted for months. The waiting, the imagining, the countdown. Sometimes, the anticipation feels better than finally holding it in your hands. Your brain doesn't just love rewards. It loves the chase. Because for almost all of human history, the chase was survival.